You walk into a public place and immediately think that everyone who looks at you judges you. You think that they judge how you look, what you're wearing, all in a bad and rude way. In reality, though, nobody cares. They might look at you for a split second and maybe say something bad about you, but they keep it to themselves and they don't constantly think throughout the day, that one guy had such a bad fit. You're being too worried about people judging you when in reality, they're mostly insecure about themselves. They don't care about you. They don't care about you, but I mean this in a good way. I mean this is a really, really good way. Pretty much, they're not gonna go throughout the whole entire day and think, remember that one guy that had that really weird face. They're not gonna think that. They're gonna have their own worries. Everybody, every single day, has their own worries. We're all waking up with our own worry in the world, right? I'm not be able to get this done, or this done, or this done. And sure, they might think for a split second, dude, this person has such a bad fit, but they're not gonna think it throughout the whole entire day. You're afraid of other people's judgment, and you feel like you're put on the spot. We all know what it feels like to be put on the spot, right? Maybe your friend grabs you and puts you up on stage and says, do something, or do that one talent, and you're filled with so much anxiety, so much embarrassment that, you're like, what do I do? And you feel like everybody's judging you before you even do anything. That right there is the spotlight effect. We think that when we walk into a public place and people see us, we think that they are instantly gonna judge us, no matter what, to their heart's content in such a rude way. But in reality, that's not the case. They won't do that. They're just gonna see you and they're gonna think, okay, cool. So you need to just realize that the spotlight effect is dead. It's not real, right? You feel like you're put on the spot, but in reality, we're all in our own spotlight. We're all on the stage. Everybody that's in that public place is on the stage because we all judge each other. We all say to each other something bad, maybe something nice even, and we all are put on the spot for one another. Now, you're only truly put on the spot whenever you think about being put on the spot. If you think, man, I'm just a normal human being who's walking into this public place and I'm just like everybody else, then there is no spotlight effect. It's called the spotlight effect for a reason. It's not called the spotlight feeling because it's not a feeling. It's just a mind-boggling thing. It's just something that your mind likes to make up to make you anxious. Now, when I talk about the spotlight effect, I think there's a great opposite to it. When you're put up on the spot, or you feel like you're on the spotlight, a lot of people don't like it. That's fine. Get off that spot and just go about your day. Don't think throughout the day, oh, people are judging. But I do want to say this. Do an embarrassing thing, okay? Because people have become so null and so cold to the feeling of just doing something different than what everybody else is doing. It's sad. So whenever you feel like everybody's looking at you, do something that most people wouldn't do. Maybe you say hello. Maybe you smile more than ever before. Maybe you do something that just gives these people the feeling of, man, maybe I'm in the wrong. When you feel like you're being judged, it is your mind trying to tell you. I can tell you this, man. Nobody is constantly writing down every single wrong thing that you did. They're not writing down the X's. They're not writing down the bad things that you did and saying, man, this person gets a 0 out of 10. No, they're saying like, okay, this person's fit is weird, but whatever. I'm just going to go on my day. That's what most people will think. Nobody cares. And I mean that in a heartfelt and genuine way. I don't mean that in a way of nobody cares about you. People care about you. You got loved ones, friends, family. They care about you. But I mean that nobody cares about every single thing that you think they care about. They don't care about your looks. They don't care about your fit. They don't care about the things that are wrong or right with your face. No, they don't care because they're insecure about themselves. They care more about themselves than they care about you. So whenever you walk into a public place again and you feel this bit of judgment, this lot of bit of judgment from everybody in the room, just shrug it off and just think, none of these guys care, right? They'll think it for a second, but then they'll go about their day like nothing ever happened. This is how you defeat the spotlight effect. It's an effect that's it's hard, it's difficult, and it makes you insecure about yourself. It leads to insecurity, I would say. But it's very important to realize that there is a way to defeat it, and it's simply just by realizing that they don't actually care as much as you think they do. You think they're writing down every single wrong thing about you, but in reality, it's just 1 or 0. It's really not anything at all in reality. You need to realize that, and you need to wake up to that. This video is going to be a little bit shorter than every other video that I made, but I just wanted to talk about this, and I feel like it's very important, especially for our day and age. So yeah, just do that, man. Do that. Stop feeling like everybody's judging you, because in reality they don't care, but they care more about themselves. Okay, they don't care, but they care more about themselves. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a blessed day, blessed week, whatever day is it, whatever day I upload this on, I don't know, man. But I hope you have a great day. And yeah, and my voice was a little bit choppy because it is 11:30 in the morning, and morning voice. So yeah, but have a great day. Yeah, and I'll see you next video. Yeah, God bless. God bless.